This is today's remote. So I've put myself in the shoes of the people that run the nuclear power plant in Ukraine to let you know a little bit about what is going on inside the nuclear power plant. But before we do that, we want to give a special shout out to, I believe it will be Tom Hanks. I'm predicting Tom Hanks, but I'll let you all decide. When you throw yourself forward into the energy of the nuclear power plant in Ukraine, which is currently under Russian occupation, and you go down the road energetically to us surviving a couple of years into the future, this terrible nightmare, you see a screenplay and a film that will probably be, I would imagine, an Academy Award-winning film, and probably one of the names attached to that film will be Tom Hanks. So, Tom Hanks, hello, or whichever other actor runs to get this script. What is happening right now, what we're witnessing right now with the nuclear power plant, the standoff between Russian scientists and Ukrainian scientists as they attempt to prevent World War III, is going to make a great film. But we're not there yet. Right now, we're in it. The world is watching it. But what's it like to be inside that area with that nuclear reactor? So, what it feels like is that the people that were held hostage, that took control of the nuclear power plant, first off, they had some kind of security and a heads up 3 weeks prior. So they did a lot to bury a lot of to create as much safety as possible should this situation happen. Now the world is concerned that Putin could use it as a dirty bomb and basically blow up all of Europe if he doesn't have his demands met, which would be what a madman would do, right? So you have to ask, so he's basically playing the card, do you think I'm that crazy? This is the intensity of the situation we find ourselves in, and the Ukrainians are begging for a no-fly zone because they fear he is crazy enough to do it. And when you place yourself in this situation as a remote viewer, you find that first came the military, first came the Russian military, holding the people hostage. But then after that comes another team of people, and these are scientists. These are scientists and people who are Russians, but they're scientists, and they are trying to get a scientific assessment of the situation. So you have two groups of scientists right now at the reactor, as far as I see it. You have the Ukrainians, and then you have the Russians coming in, and the Russians want to see everything. They want to see everything to secure the area. But the dark side of this is that if they know everything about the reactor, if they have all the secret information about the reactor, could it then be used to create a dirty bomb? The relationship between those two sides, the relationship between the scientist from the Ukraine and the relationship between the scientist from Russia, is a very interesting energy to go in, because I don't think either of them want to be responsible for following orders that could cause the deaths of millions of people. So we have to pray for them. Now, standing back from those scientists, you have the military watching them, the Russian military watching them. And these scientists are supposed to work together to secure that area. So when we're directing our positive prayers for safety, we really want to put extra attention to that area and to those scientists that are working together, hopefully to shut this entire thing down or to secure it to the best of their ability. So should somebody crazy decide to do something crazy, they will be able to minimize the amount of the tragedy. All right, that is where we are right now. Thank you so much for watching this very intense YouTube video about our particular situation, and interesting shout out to Tom Hanks. But I think there are some other, I'm thinking of a couple of other actors who would also do a good job at that screenplay. Bye-bye.